Okay, a couple of things I want to go over and share with you. Let's get this. I hope that's better. Good morning. Good morning. Say hello. Hey, hi everybody. Huh? Huh? Yeah. So, this little guy, I think it's an 18-inch bar. You can see how you need something small in that environment. A big saw, oh man, boy, you could do it, but boy, it's gonna work you to death. So this little guy, you can really manipulate it and move it around. So what I was doing is I got a system going. I would go down the side real close to the wire, and I hit the wire a couple of times. And then I would have to really keep an eye out for the post because I'd do that top cut, and I didn't want to go into the post. And then I'd try to do a back cut. I'm getting real close to the bay leaf tree, so I think I'm going to be able to make it. So on this side, I would go down again next to the wire, get down really low, and then go as far out as I could. You want to be careful. You don't want to stretch, overstretch. Don't want to do that. Because what could happen is that chain's going, then it binds up, and it's going to pull you into it. Okay, then you're going to trip, fall, and go into the chain. So don't overreach. Always be safe. Footing is huge, especially on something like that. The wires there, as I showed you before, there's a good walkway just for a little ways, and then it just sloughs off. The bank is gone. So there's very little of it there. So as I'm cutting, I'm able to push the material kind of off to the side and get footing off of that. And then the stems that are sticking up, they hold that material, cut material, and so there's some decent footing there. You want to move slow. There was a hole there. Oh yeah, about yay big enough for my foot to fall in and to cause you to trip and fall. So falling in that stuff, you're going to fall in it, you're going to fall down into that bank, and then you're going to have to fight to get out. Not a good plan. It's going to ruin your day. So footing is huge. Just go slow it down a little bit. Another thing that's really dangerous is chain coast. So after you make a cut, that chain keeps going, and it's going to coast down until it slows down. And I whacked myself good a few years ago by doing that. So, slow down, and especially if you kind of get in a rhythm, and you got things going really good, and you make a cut, and then you kind of need to maybe take a bigger step, and that thing's coasting, and what you might have a tendency to do, it's coasting, and you're going to do something like that. That's exactly what I did. I was stepping uphill, so I had to bring my knee up pretty high, and this was with my big saw, so it was heavy, and sure enough, I took that big step and high step, and took my kneecap right into the chain. Really sucks walking around in bloody socks all day. So, safety equipment, all my glasses, all my shades, are safety shades, so that way I don't have to worry about getting the wrong pair or the right pair or whatever. All my glasses, I just buy them safety glasses. That way I don't have to worry about it. Earplugs, I like wearing earplugs. I don't like the earmuffs. I've never really worn earmuffs, but they just seem too hot. So it's pretty hot out here today, even though it's actually cooler than what it has been. The other day I was showing you this broken electrode, and I ordered some, and I got the right box, but it was had the wrong plug inside the box 2 times. So I don't know what's going on with that. That was Bosch. But so I had this, the old plug that had the broken electrode, and so I just thought, you know what? I just wonder. And so there it is. Really hard to see probably, but that electrode's gone. See if you can see it against my orange shirt. That electrode is gone. And so I thought, you know, I'm just going to try it. And so it'll fire. So if that ever happens to you, I've never heard of that happening, ever. So if that does ever happen to you, it will run. I got a little bit more to go, so I'm going to leave this chain. It's getting dull, but on those vines, I don't really care. You know, it's cutting the vines just fine, so I don't want to put a new chain on it right now in case I end up bumping that wire again. But once I get down there to the bay leaf, if I'm able to get to it, I'll put a new chain on there, because I want to be cutting wood on that. So I don't want to make the dull chain any duller, so that way it's not as hard to sharpen. Good little saw. Man, I love this thing. It is so handy, and you know, it's got enough power that it will pull that chain. So highly recommended. I keep like 3 or 4 chains in the toolbox. I got the big saw chains, and then the little chains wrapped up into there individually. And I don't let them get really dull. As soon as they start getting dull, I swap them out. And the reason I do that is so it's not so hard to sharpen. I have an electric sharpener, and it works outstanding. And the reason I went and got the electric sharpener was because I got sick and tired of files not working. You use a file one time, sharpen one chain, and it's dull. So I thought, my gosh, man, if I want to be spending tons of money on files, I might as well just go get an electric sharpener. I heard a complaint that they have the tendency to take too much material off the teeth, and they're adjustable. So if it's taking up too much material, it's because you've got it set up wrong. You got it set up to where it's taking too much material. You do have to be real careful that you don't get the tooth too hot. That's easy to do, and I've done that. You'll turn it blue, and so you know, there's a learning curve to it, but I mean, it ain't nothing. It, you know, takes one blue tooth to learn, don't do that no more. So okay, I think this bar did not have a grease notch or a grease hole in it. Ow. I had to drill one. So just FYI. Okay, I think we're good. I think I'll go get a Scooby snack and a drink of water. And we'll go back after it while we got the shade.